Hey guys, welcome to the Showbird YouTube channel today. We are going to be making salted caramel protein balls with 5 grams of protein and 3 grams of fibre. First of all, we're going to need almond flour, healthy salted caramel coconut stuff. Then we're going to need 100% peanut butter without any additives. Then we're going to need honey, vanilla extract or vanilla essence, whatever you have, and then dates. So first of all is we have to soften these dates so they'll be good enough for us to mash. So you get your boiling water and fill it to like the brim. So you don't have to measure this, you just have to fully cover the dates. And then what I like to do is I like to put a plate on top to let them, to keep it nice and hot in there. And you should leave that for about 5 or 10 minutes. 5 minutes if you're in a rush, or 10 minutes if you have time. Okay, now we have to wait. Okay guys, it's been about 10 minutes now, and this is what our dates are looking like. So the dates kind of make the water a bit of their colour. So what we're going to do is we go to the sink and we pour out the boiling water. Like that. You don't even need to sieve for this. You can just do... Oh, we lost one there. That's sad. Okay, that should be, it's fine if there's a bit of water. Okay, we're going to dump this into the bowl. So remember, this is 150 grams of dates. And that was about half of the packet that we got from the supermarket. Okay, so next we're going to add is 3/4 cups of almond flour. You can also make your own almond flour, I believe. If you have a blender and you put flaked oats in it, and then you can also make oat flour. Because this was probably €7, which was a bit expensive. But yeah. Okay, so we're going to mash this up with the fork, because not everybody has a masher at home and not everybody has a blender. So that's why this recipe is super easy, because you don't need a blender or any of that shenanigans. This might be a bit more difficult, but it's fine. Okay guys, I mashed it up, did not take that long, very easy. So you don't need to mix the stuff in a separate bowl, you just put it all together. So you're going to add this almond flour that we talked about earlier. So just plop that in there. And I'm going to use half a teaspoon, but you might like it really vanilla-y. I'm not sure what you think. Anyway, so we'll just use this, okay? So that's, I don't want to add too much. So that's probably half a teaspoon, because there's already going to be caramel and we don't want the vanilla to overpower the flavour. So we're going to add our 100% peanut butter. This doesn't have any sugar, salt, it's all natural, doesn't have any additives or anything like that. So we'll get the spatula to put this in. Ooh, that came out nicely. Okay, so we'll just go. Ooh. And this peanut butter also just does taste the same as those processed ones you can get. So you're not missing out on flavour. Okay, there it is. Okay, so the next ingredient is, actually no, we'll do this first. So I'm just gonna open, so we got this coconut, salted caramel, coconut stuff. And we got it in like an Asian market. And I think it uses cane sugar, so it's like more healthier. And it uses coconuts, which I think have less saturated fats. Ew, I actually can't open this. We'll be back in a second. Finally got it open. Took too much effort. But anyways, so I think we'll either do like a tablespoon or a dessert spoon. I'm not really sure. Ooh, yeah, maybe a tablespoon. Okay, I'm just gonna mix that up. It smells like, yeah, it does smell like coconut and caramel. Look at that. Okay. Should we add more, Shane?
Yes.
Okay. Like another tablespoon or just half, like that much?
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, okay. So that was about like 1.5 tablespoons or something like that. It was, or 2 tablespoons. It was around that. Okay, the next thing we're going to add is the honey. You can also use other alternatives if you're vegan, like date syrup, agave syrup, all that stuff. But we're just going to use honey because it's easy to get. Okay, so that's about a tablespoon of honey. Okay, actually, should we do a bit more? No, because we already have the caramel. Okay, the next thing we're going to... Oh, we did add the teaspoon, didn't we? Yes, we did add the vanilla extract. I just forgot about that. Okay, the next step is we're going to combine. This is not that difficult to combine. And then after this, we're going to put it in balls. And then you put it in the fridge for however long you can wait. So yeah. So this is really healthy, and you could do like so many alternatives. Like this was from a recipe that was supposed to be carrot cake bites, and we made them yesterday, and they also turned out well. We're just making a different version. Okay, so we're gonna have to get like a bowl of parchment paper and put it into balls, okay? So that's what it should look like, if you guys can see that. I think we might have needed to mash the dates more, but it's probably fine. Okay, so get like a dinner plate, because that will probably like be enough room. This is supposed to make 10 balls, but you can make them bigger or smaller. And then you can also coat it in, like what we did for the carrot cake one. We covered them in like white chocolate and put stuff on top. But this is more healthy because chocolate has a lot of sugar and additives and stuff. Okay, so we'll get our baking parchment, and you can just ooh. Okay, I'm just going to cut it like this with my hands. Sorry about that, guys. Everybody needs their water. Okay, so this looks like all nice and mixed up. So how will we do it? So we'll just like put it in half and put that into 4 things. Does that look good? Okay, Yeah, so we can always change it at the end. Ooh, they're so warm. Okay, so that's one. We're gonna make 8 of these because it's just the easiest. It actually isn't sticking that much if you use a silicone mat. Or not a silicone mat, a spatula, whatever you call it. This one does look, see this one here? This one is a bit smaller, but you can change it at the end. Okay, ooh, that's nice and big. You might want to make these like a bit bigger if you're not putting a coating, so it'll be like as filling. And the good thing about these, that even though they are small, they are very filling and packed with loads of protein and fiber. Okay, so we'll put these together. Ooh, they do look, that one does look a bit small there. We'll change that later. Okay, put this together. Okay, so how much do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll try and scrape the bowl to get those. That's the good thing about a spatula, is that you can really scrape the bowl. Okay. So, as we see here, these two kind of look a bit small, and so does this, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to clean my hands, and then I'm going to put it into the refrigerator. Okay, so just remember to dry your hands, because nobody wants water on the floor. Okay, now we will put it into the fridge. You could also put them into the freezer, but they might become like really hard and it might not be as nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to move these out of the way. And put that down here. Okay. So that was it. We'll come back when they've been in the fridge for long enough. Okay guys, we put these in the fridge for about 10 minutes. I know these are supposed to be like salted caramel, but it was like coconut salted caramel. So if you want to stick on the theme of coconut, you can cover it in desiccated coconut, which is what we're gonna do. And also desiccated coconut doesn't have any sugar, so it is still perfectly healthy. Okay, it's actually not sticking that well. But anyway, it just makes it look more elegant. Okay, so these ones are a bit tiny. Also, the good thing about this is you kind of only need one bowl. Actually no, you need 2 bowls, but it's a lot less hassle because you're not putting anything in the oven or the microwave or any of that. And we got this recipe from a girl on Instagram, so thank you to her. Her name was Bertsy Eats or something like that. We'll put her Instagram in the description, because we don't like to steal other people's ideas. We like to give credit, okay? So we're gonna keep on covering these, and then we are gonna put these back in the fridge. We are just going to taste one for the audience. So yeah. And also Shane is a bit sad that he can't be in the video today, because he's the one filming it, but things happen. Okay, this one actually does need a bit more. Okay. So I'm going to try this first and then Shane will try it. Mmm. That's really rich. It's like sticking to my tongue. Okay, Shane, do you want to taste?
Yeah. Yeah, that's delicious.
Okay. You can finish your piece. We'll put it back into the fridge. We will also post the recipe for the carrot cake ones if you want like a more like summery spring kind of dessert. And yeah, thank you for watching the video. We hope it gets like, we hope our channel does well, but we also are just doing this for fun. And yeah, so thank you for watching our channel, and say thank you to Shane in the comments for filming it, editing the video and making the lighting nice in here, and for putting masking tape on all of the products so we don't get copyrighted. Yeah, so thank you.